Now this one is a beast. Wow, and she's got a Lego skirt. Is that also a new thing? I have never seen the Lego skirt before. Very impressed by this one. This may be my favorite so far besides the skate park. We've got two themes in this lineup that are making a comeback in a big way. The LEGO City Summer 2023 lineup has been released for a few weeks now. A lot of them are already live on the LEGO website. Plenty of people have made videos about this already, but someone in my community told me that I should do a reaction video to the LEGO 2023 Summer LEGO City lineup. So that is exactly what we're going to do today. Don't expect any in-depth analysis. Don't expect extensive facts on these builds. This is just my live reaction and my own thoughts taking a look at these sets. So let's go ahead and dive in. So this is the page of all the upcoming sets on lego.com, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and kind of start from smallest to largest, not in any particular order, but let's go ahead and take a look. So first we have the 60362 car wash for $32.99. As you can see, it's a little tiny car wash. You get this facade of the car wash, you get some of the brushes and two minifigures as well as this tiny little car. So when I first saw this, I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. Pretty standard LEGO City fare. But I would say it would be really cool to buy a few of these and make an extended one. But at that price point, you know, it's gonna be really expensive to do that. This will probably not be a pickup for me, but I like the design and I like the colors, it looks nice. And I like the pineapple printing on her shirt. That is very fancy. Throughout this video, I'm gonna try not to critique them too hard on the prices because my take already is that LEGO City sets and most LEGO sets in general are just a little bit too expensive. In some cases, a lot of bit expensive. But with this piece count, you're getting about 13 cents per piece, which is pretty decent. If they could get it down to 10 cents per piece, that would be very nice. But it's LEGO and they can charge whatever they want and people will still buy it. So car wash, pretty cool, 243 pieces. And most of these, if not all of them, are coming out on August 1st. Let's go to the next one. So here we have an ice cream shop. I do think that LEGO is a little bit obsessed with ice cream shops. It seems like all the time they're coming up with different ice cream trucks, different ice cream sets. That must be a really popular thing for them. This is for $40. It looks like it's 296 pieces. And just looking right at it, what jumps at me, I really like the design of this front facade. It almost has like a 1950s feel to it with the way this is designed in these colors. But I absolutely love the design of this ice cream cone up here and the way it's dripping these colors down. Not only are these colors really aesthetically pleasing, I think that's also just a really clever thing to add in the build. So really like that. Really big fan of the aesthetics of this set. Looks like you got a few sticker pieces here to create the signage. This could be a good option for another remodel of an ice cream shop. Looks like you got a small interior with, what is that? Some sort of freezer in there. You get 3 minifigs, it looks like. So you've got the ice cream delivery man. It looks like he's got his phone to look at the directions. We've got this polar bear mascot, which is really cute. And looks like a balloon and a cart here too. So fun set. This one for the price is actually not super bad. I wish it was $30, but $40 for this, I mean, that's pretty standard for LEGO City stuff. So pretty solid one. Coming in at 14 cents per piece here. Not bad. I do like the look of the ice cream shop. Very, very cool. All right, next one. So this, when I saw this, I was like, I have got to have this one because I have 2 of the last skate park set that they did, the LEGO City skate park, I think from 2021. I have 2 of those. But if I was to get this, I could create a massive skate park in the LEGO City. And I just love the design of this. At $67.99, 454 pieces. That is more price per piece than the other 2 sets that we just looked at, but I think I may have to pick this one up. Let's analyze this because I love the look of this, but I probably will not keep it in this configuration. I'm probably gonna move some of these things around because I am confused a little bit. So you've got this half pipe up here. Ooh, and this guy has roller skates, which I love. And he's got a fun graphic hoodie there, which is very similar. I feel like they're nailing the aesthetic of people that would go to a skate park, like streetwear. That kind of is how they dress. We got a boombox, got a few different vehicles here. We got the bike, skateboard, we got roller skates, and we've also got the scooter. And then this is kind of interesting. It looks like this character has got a prosthetic leg. That is really cool. I love to see that, and those are a really unique set of legs, so I'm excited to get that prosthetic leg piece. It looks like here this is designed for you to put it into a few different configurations. So here is a different configuration of the set where they put the half pipe lower and put these ramps up high. I'm really confused why they even have this raised platform, because it just makes any configuration involving that raised platform seems quite dangerous. Because imagine falling off of this, you're basically gonna be instant bone breaks and all sorts of stuff. And also this basketball goal, I assume you're supposed to dunk the basketball when going up the ramp. But that's pretty interesting. I've never seen that before. So you got a nice planter. Is that what these are called? A planter, a fun box. I think they're called a fun box. I used to go to the skate park like way back in the day when I was a kid. I think that's called a fun box. Just a bunch of different platforms, cool things to skate on, and I love the modularity. You can move things around. I am probably not going to keep it like this, but very cool. And you get some interesting rail pieces. You get this black rail, you get this green truss support piece, probably not a truss, I don't know the proper words for these things, and some cool graffiti stickers. So this will be a pickup for me. It is kind of expensive, but you get some good minifigures and you get some great ramps. So if you are interested in a Lego skate park, I would say this one could be a great pickup for you. Next, products. We've got an apartment building, which is very cool. It's at nearly $100 on the price tag, 688 pieces. It's got a very modern design, lots of glass, good color scheme, lots of interesting pieces in here. This is interesting. It looks like they've got a blue version of the half road plates from the new Lego road plate setups. It looks like it's a bike lane. I love the idea of a bike lane, and it looks very tall, very skinny. It looks like you've got a few different configurations that you can do here. So this looks like a really interesting set. I wonder what you could do if you got multiple versions of this set and put them together. We got a rooftop lounge area, and look at that guy's print shirt. That is beautiful. Beautiful printing on that shirt. And looks like they're watching some sort of motocross TV show. A nice kitchen, and then here's your figures. A closer look at all the figures. I love his workout face. He's getting his pump on, and he's a little bit strained. So this one's cool. I'm not wowed by it or anything, but it is very interesting. Unfortunately, to get multiple of these would be still really expensive. You'd almost be at $200. Is that more attractive than just getting a modular building? I'm not really sure, but that is kind of how I'm evaluating these sets too. What would it be like if I was to get more than one of these set and combine them together? Always a good question to ask, because as an apartment building, it only has like 2 apartments. Now this one is a beast. We have a few themes making a comeback in this lineup. This is bringing back the ski lineup. I know they've done a few ski lodges and different things. Let's take a look at these pictures. So it looks like we do have the facade here, and this is, I guess, the backside, but compared to most Lego sets, this is one of the more self-contained ones that I've seen, in the sense of, like, usually with Lego City, you'll just get a small facade for the actual building, but this is a very complete building, and the only thing you're missing is just a few walls here, or windows, that if you completed those, it would look really nice. I think it's interesting how it's also built into the ski hill, but look, it looks like there's an elevator on the inside, which adds some value. Looks like there's another play feature here with the rappelling rope on the climbing wall. And the climbing wall design, I've got to hand it to these guys, Looks great. Are these some new sort of like MERP pieces or something? I've never seen this exact piece before, so I'm not sure if that's actually new, but the way that they created this to where it has a rock wall, but your character can actually, your minifigs can actually grab on to these colored pieces here, just like a real rock wall, is really cool. So I am impressed by that. I love all the winter gear. I love this guy's jacket, and it looks like this must be where you check in for the ski lodge. Wow, and she's got a Lego skirt. Is that also a new thing? I have never seen the Lego skirt before. Looks like you get a decent amount of minifigures with the set. And looks like we've got some ice picks here, got a camera. What's he holding? It looks like he's holding some sort of, I'm not sure what that is. Is that a piece of a, it's obviously a minifig accessory, but I'm not sure what that actually is. It's like a bag. So let's look at the minifigures. This is a lot of minifigures here. It looks like we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minifigures plus a snowman. So like 8.5. You got a really cool helmet here on the bike. You got a snowboard. I'm not sure what this red thing is. It looks interesting. Looks like she's got a little medical kit, and he has got a really interestingly designed inner tube, which is awesome. And then you got two little animals. You get an owl and a squirrel. So I've got to say, this one does look awesome. This probably will not be a pickup for me just because I don't have anywhere to put it. But I have to say that if I was into a snow set like this, this would be a must buy, considering the amount of minifigures, the amount of little accessories you get, and the build itself. Very impressed by this one. This may be my favorite so far besides the skate park. We've got two themes in this lineup that are making a comeback in a big way, and that is the Arctic Explorers theme as well as the Deep Sea Explorers theme. And we'll get to the Deep Sea ones later, but right now we are looking at this Arctic Explorers one. I believe this is the same color scheme that they used to use. I know there was a lot of orange, so let's dive into these. So we've got this little snowmobile set here, very small set. Anything like this that comes with like a vehicle and a minifigure, I feel like $10 is acceptable. And this one you do get two seals, a mama seal and a baby seal, and a fish, a vehicle, and a nice camera setup. I love that camera design. I'd say this is pretty reasonable from Lego for this setup. You also get this ski helmet and a backpack and a little Arctic environment build. She looks like a winter animal photographer trying to capture the seals. Very cool. Not much else to say about this one. It looks really nice. The price is fine. It's what you would expect from Lego. So yeah, not much more else to say about this one, but I love it. I love it. Again, probably won't pick up any of the Arctic stuff, but if I ever build a snow area, I love the idea of that. Next one. Another Arctic set. This is the Explorer diving boat. I like the design of this boat here. It's got a really sleek design. We've got a few divers, as well as I assume she stays on the boat. The animals in this set are truly, truly nice. We've got a shark, a hammerhead shark actually, and an eel, as well as a mama turtle and a baby turtle. I like this build. I like how they got the fish here and make it look sunken with a sunken treasure, and looks like a pirate ship of some kind has crashed and lost their way, and they lost their steering wheel as well. So I assume their ship is down there. That's kind of creepy. I wonder what this diving, is this some sort of diving apparatus? A remote controlled robot. The boat looks kind of small for holding 3 people. I'm not really sure where, I guess they ride in the back like this. The boat seems a little bit small for what it is, but it's got just a little bit more room for people in the back. And look at this, that's an interesting plant piece. I wonder if that anemone piece is new as well. Is that what that is? Anemone? I'm not sure. 40 bucks for this, pretty steep. Not a pickup for me, but looks very nice. Let's move on to our next Arctic Explorer setup. While I said 2 themes are making a comeback, it kind of seems like they have lumped these together in one Explorers theme, because you'll see this is not necessarily Arctic themed, but it does have the same color scheme and emblem as this set here. Same emblem, so must be the same thing, must be all one theme now, just an Explorers theme instead of 2 separate ones. So that is important for me to note because I honestly didn't realize that. All right, next one, we have another Arctic Explorer setup. This one is specifically for the cold, and we've got the Arctic Explorer Truck and Mobile Lab for $74.99 for 489 pieces. Now this is a really interesting one. The build looks great, especially the build of this Snowcat, which looks, these Snowcats have not been getting a good rap in the news lately. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. No, I'm just kidding, but there was a tragic accident involving one of these things and a very famous actor. You guys may know what I'm talking about. So it looks like we've got a lab here as well as the Snowcat, and this looks like some sort of gem-filled rock. I love this guy's little fuzzy scarf or whatever he's wearing. And then you also get a polar bear and 2 little babies. 2 baby polar bears. Really nice looking set. I love this. Oh, it looks like it pulls it, which that's actually pretty cool. It's got the mobile lab on skis, which you can pull around. Very inventive. I wonder if they have that in real life. I don't think they do. It's probably more of a trailer and less of a lab, but here we got a close-up of this guy. I love the printing on his jacket, and I also love that his arm is a different color. That's just a creative, I mean, I could see a real life fashion company making that choice, so I like that. I will say, I think that it's a little steep on price, but I get it. It has 2 vehicles. You know, they're pricing one vehicle sets at like $50 nowadays, so I guess it's inevitable. At 489 pieces, this is about 15 cents a piece, which isn't great, but it's also not the worst of this lineup. So that's about it for that guy. That's all I have to say. And then this is another example of the Ocean Explorers side of this line. And they had a set like this a few years ago, but it was in a yellow color scheme. So now that's how you can tell they're rebranding all the Explorer sets to be under one umbrella. But I love the look of this set, okay? You've got the Ocean Explorer Submarine, and you've got this awesome shipwreck with some sharks inside of it. This is definitely a reference to Finding Nemo. Not really, but just think about it. You've got the big shark. What's the guy's name from Finding Nemo? Shark from Finding Nemo. What's his name? Bruce. We got Bruce the shark here. We got his 2 little shark friends who look set up to swirl around this, just like sharks do in real life. I love that. I'm not sure what this little thing is here, but you got a different color scheme for some of the coral and stuff around this boat. Also, we've got the main submarine. Looks like we've also got an exploring mech setup. It does have a minifig inside it. We got 3 divers and then another little diving robot. It looks awesome. If you're a fan of deep sea sets, I cannot imagine that you wouldn't be excited about this, especially with this shark build. That's just really creative in my opinion. Looks like the robot does get stored inside of the bigger robot, and then you got the front dome there, which is really nice. Interesting hairpiece for the minifig here with the undercut. Again, haven't seen that before personally. Not sure if it's new, but I think it is. And I like that. A little more options for hair and minifig looks is always good. We've got the control center inside where they can look at radars and whatnot while they're traveling underwater. And a closer look at this. You got the shark. It has an arrow, so I guess you can slide out of there to take some big bites out of the Explorers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minifigs plus a skeleton minifig. I would count that as 7. Man, we used to get these skeletons all the time, but I'm glad they have not changed one bit. Look at that classic skeleton look. And this must be meant to connect to the set we looked at earlier that has this pirate ship, what do you call that? Steering wheel. It's probably from the same ship, so you're meant to get both. Put them all together. Really neat set. I mean, look at all that you get. It's a lot of stuff. Awesome toy. Would be fun to play with this, especially if you are a kid. So $110. Again, I won't critique the price too much. Could be worse, and it probably will be worse in the future, but for now, this is what it is. So we got $109.99 for 842 pieces. All right, so the next one. Ooh, I know some people are gonna be excited about this next one. But Lego boats are coming back in a big way, baby. We've got this Arctic Explorer ship that is absolutely massive. It looks like it's the kind of boat that will actually float in real life. But when I saw this, I was blown away. So we got the gigantic boat. Got an incredible looking setup here. Love the color scheme of dark blue, light, it's probably dark azure, but I'm gonna call it teal. So we got dark blue, teal, we got white, and we got orange. Just a great color combo. All of these sets would look so good together. It looks like we've got the boat itself. We've got a helicopter. We've got another dive robot. We've got another diver, and look at this orca whale. He doesn't look very friendly. He looks kind of mean, which is interesting because those whales look friendly in real life, and Lego characters look friendly usually, but he does not look friendly. So we've got a boat here too. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. And then you got this central cavity that opens up, I imagine, so they can drop the robot down there. And also I imagine that's where the helicopter lands. Some of the same characters as the other build are featured in this one. I recognize this guy, I recognize her, and I think I recognize him too. So you will have some repeat minifigs. Oh, the helicopter goes at the front, okay. And then this can lift not only that robot, the arm can lift not only the robot, but also the boat. So that is quite cool. And then it looks like we had a nice medieval helmet and sword and shield down here. Just some more treasure for you to find. I'm not sure what this little piece is here. That one looks interesting. I haven't ever seen that before. So this is 28 inches long, absolutely massive. I don't have any Lego boats like that. I wish I did, but I'm sure there's someone out there that is super duper excited. And there you go, it does actually float. You've gotta love it. You've gotta love the actual floating boats. $160 for 815 pieces. So that is quite a stiff price per piece. That's about 20 cents per piece, which is very high. But when you look at things like this, I'm sure you're paying a lot higher per piece because of the absolutely massive front and back ends of the boat, which are just one big piece. The next one to look at is the biggest one from this wave, and that is the Lego City Downtown 60380. And look at this. A very colorful, very big, multifaceted Lego City build. It's so colorful, so much neon, so much things happening. It almost looks like this could have been a Ninjago set, like the Ninjago City sets. Wow, it's a lot to take in. So let's go ahead and look at this piece by piece. So the first thing I'm noticing is obviously you have the city street, which goes down the middle. It looks like you get one of the big road plates and then 3 of the smaller ones. And you also get a bike lane. I like that they're incorporating a bike lane. Bikes are very cool. And it looks like you've got a crosswalk here, which is done in some really interesting colored pieces. We've got 2 towers on either side of the road with a connecting central walkway, which is really cool. This is what also reminded me of Ninjago City sets. Looks like a few of the amenities that we've got here in this lineup. We've got a hotel here. We've got a city comics store. I'm interested to see the interior of that. We've got a animal hospital over here, I guess, according to this icon. I'm not sure. I guess that's this whole building down here. We've got a pizza shop. Got a little billboard here, which also reminds me of Ninjago. Got some sort of little stand here and a string of lights. Then we got some nice trees. I love the look of this foliage, and look at this. It looks like there's meant to be water here. So you could totally incorporate this somehow into your city and kind of build around it. So I love the look of this. It looks beautiful. I don't know what this is. Looks like some sort of Lego brick. But let's dive in deeper and take a look at some of the other pictures. Oh, this is a noodle shop. And we've got a doctor here with some gloves. Very nice. Got a guy with an apron on. And this guy is awesome. I mean, just look at him. Look at his t-shirt, look at his hair, look at his sideburns. He is epic. This little kid has got a nice shirt print. She's also got a nice shirt print. Lots of variety in the shirt prints. This looks like a smoothie truck with the fresh branding, which I believe that is related to the green grocery store set that came out a few months ago and was subsequently retired. Looks like she's enjoying her pizza on the balcony. Looks like a businesswoman. Okay, so this looks like a barber. So this is a barber shop. This is in the bottom floor. So I may have been wrong about the pet hospital. No, it is a veterinarian. So here's the veterinarian, not a doctor. He's actually a vet. Got a little kid getting his dog examined, looked at. It's very cool. We got the pizza shop here. Here she is picking up her pizza that she's gonna take up to her hotel room and eat it on the balcony. Look at her little luggage there. That's very nice. Oh, this guy works at the noodle shop. He is truly awesome. Wow, look at this. I don't even know what this is. Looks like you got some sort of cosplayer here. And she looks like she's going to some sort of anime convention or something. She got those little rabbit ears on top, raccoon. Maybe the raccoon ears because she got a raccoon shirt on. And some sort of interesting, is that a phone? I'm not sure exactly what that is here. And I'm not sure exactly what these are either. This does look like a convention, doesn't it? Because this looks like a little mini build on this table. This looks like a display case of some kind over here. Hopefully we can glean some more info in subsequent pictures. We got a disco party on top of the roof here on this balcony. Got some nice speakers and this DJ kid. Look at his green hair. That looks like a unique hairpiece. And I love his shirt. You've also got this guy who's wearing a shirt and tie with those Oakley sunglasses. Not digging his look. He looks like a nerd, but what are you gonna do? We're all nerds at heart. And this set looks like they're incorporating a lot of maneuverability into their sets nowadays. So you can see here, this is just another arrangement of all the elements. So it looks like they really want you to experiment, choose the layout that you like the best. I liked the original layout best, but this one's not bad either. Oh, that must have been the comic store. Okay, sorry. When I was confused earlier about the anime convention or whatever, I think that's the comic store. So that's what that is. Oh my God, look at all these minifigs. So it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 minifigures, which that is a great lineup of minifigs. You don't even get that many with a modular building. And that probably is due to the fact that this is the price of a modular building. It's $200. So, meaning that since it's not one complete build, it's a bunch of small builds put together, they also included a ton of minifigs. Look at this kid, that's a huge build. That looks absolutely massive. So, very, very excited about this. When you look at something like this, you always want to ask yourself the question, would I rather have this for $200 or would I rather have a modular building? The police station, the bookshop, and a few others I know are at the $200 price point. Nowadays, the modular buildings seem to be closer to $250 US. So that's just another calculation to think about in your head when you're thinking about something like this. But I love it. If you do have a lot of Lego City sets, if you can afford this, I think this would add a lot of life and a really unique vibe to your city. This is probably the coolest Lego City set that I've seen in a while in terms of everything that you get. So while it is a steep price, it is the best price per piece of all the sets that I've showed you so far. It's at about 10 cents per piece. And it's got a lot of nice details, a lot of little things that make me really excited to look at this. So it's about all I can say about this one. We've got 2 more little sets that we'll take a look at. This one is a 4+ set, construction trucks and wrecking ball crane. I won't say too much about this one, just that I think the 4+ sets are getting really expensive. If you really had a 4-year-old kid, why would you buy them this over like a few construction toys from another brand that would undoubtedly be much cheaper? I'm not in love with the builds, but they are 4+, so that's what you get. I do have some 4+ sets myself, but you just get a lot simpler builds. So I'm not going to talk too much about this one. $60 for 235 pieces is a horrible, horrible price per piece ratio of 26 cents. But you're paying for bigger pieces. This is one piece. This is one piece probably. You got those big wheels. You got this big plastic mold here. So, and you got the big mold on the back of the truck. I'm sure a bunch of parents will be asked to get this for their little tiny children, and they may say yes, they may say no. You know what I mean? At that price point. Okay. Last one we're gonna take a look at here is the family house and electric car. Got a neat little house build here, and just we'll take a look at it off top. A neat little house. Not much to say about this. You got another electric car. They're incorporating a lot of electric cars into their builds. The last Lego family house, the modern family home, also had an electric car charging port. So that's cool. We've got a little soccer setup here, which is great. I wish you would bring back the official Lego soccer theme Lego, but that's just my opinion. We need more Lego soccer sets. But we could use all sorts of Lego sports sets. Bring back Lego basketball too, you know what I mean? But a little goal here. I like the usage of this, I believe that's like a windshield piece that they turned into a soccer goal. Love that. Looks like you got a little greenhouse here, some nice foliage on top, and just a small little house build here. Very small, nothing substantial. Would need to buy 2 of these to turn it into a really substantial house. But it looks like you got a kitchen, not even a living room, just a kitchen, and just a kid's room upstairs. So not super impressed with the design of this in terms of the amount of rooms. It's very few rooms. Looks like there's even 2 rooms squeezed up here. You could have gotten rid of the carport here and added another room, but I get it. I get it, Lego. I understand you. It got a few drawers. It looks like a nice kitchen, but... Oh, look at this. You can sit in this little greenhouse looking area here. I guess it's supposed to be like a little plant room where your plants can grow. I guess they tried to make it like a family room with a kitchen in it. Got this kid playing some sort of game here. He's probably playing Elden Ring. He's got this Xbox controller. And then here's the modularity of it. It looks like you can take that part off. Oh, and it looks like that's not even connected. There's a full wall here, so you could move this somewhere else if you wanted. I would put it somewhere where it's not obstructing that wall. And I love the design of these grooved pieces here. That's a nice touch as well. All right. Here's the daddy in his car. Daddy, I wish I hadn't said daddy. Got the kid with a nice dinosaur shirt, and you got a dog here too, and a nice plant watering water bucket. You know what I'm trying to say. This is to water the plants. Oh, and they even include a bathroom. How did I miss the bathroom? The bathroom must be over here. Yeah, I missed the bathroom. It's not clearly displayed in the pictures, but we do have a toilet over here. And what's that? Is that like a light fixture? I wanted to say it was a security camera, but that would be really weird to have in your bathroom. That is it, my friends. That is all of the sets on the coming soon page on LEGO's website. Thanks for sticking around if you've made it to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts on the LEGO City Summer 2023 lineup. I also want to know, what's your favorite upcoming set? Are you excited about this lineup? What sticks out to you? Let me know, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.